job, man.
Deep. Good job. Good work. Today we're going to be reading out of James 2, verses 14 through 18. James 2, 14 through 18. And it says, "What good is it, my brothers, if a man claims to have faith but has no deeds? Can such faith save him? Suppose a brother or sister is without clothes and daily food. If one of you says to him, 'Go, I wish you well, keep warm and well fed,' but does nothing about his physical needs, what good is it? In the same way, faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. But some of you will say, 'You have faith and I have deeds. Show me your faith without deeds, and I will show you my faith by what I do.'"
Now the Bible makes it clear that we're saved by grace through faith. That's faith in Christ. But what James is saying here is that the faith that saves you will produce good works. So if you really have trusted in Jesus as your Savior, you can't keep on living in sin as you used to. You know, Christians ain't perfect. We still sin. And it's possible for a believer to backslide, to get away from the Lord. But you can't stay there.
Right.
You know, just like the prodigal son. He fell into sin, but he couldn't stay there because he was a son. And he went back to his father.
Absolutely, it's true. It's true. You might be there for a season, but you can't remain there.
That's right.
Yep. He wasn't a pig, so he couldn't stay in that slop hole eating that pig slop, you know.
That's right.
Another part of it says, talking about if you have a brother in need or something like that. You know, if there's somebody that's hungry or cold, needs some clothes or some food, you know, I think somebody said, you know, and they don't need a sermon, they need a ham sandwich. You know, praying for them's good. They need to hear the word, they need to hear the Lord, but you can do something immediately. Right. You can feed them or buy them a jacket or whatever you can do to help them. You know, it's necessary. It's part of it. Take action.
Well, maybe God puts you there to do the providing.
That's right.
You know, and Jesus said, "By this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another."
That's right.
You know, and like we're saying, man, faith plus nothing equals salvation. And that's the absolute truth. But real faith will transform you. It is faith that saves, but saving faith produces something.
That's right. That's right. In other words, you can't get saved and just sit on your hands.
That's it.
You know, and praying for people, we're not saying that. That's very important. Do it daily. But sometimes you got to take action.
That's right.
And
that's exactly right.
Yep. And speaking of taking action, don't forget we got that the raffle coming up for Chad McClendon's family and him August 1st. If you want to buy some tickets, that's just doing a little something to help out that family in need. They are in need.
Absolutely.
So pray about it, think about it, let us know. This is truth.
See you on the next video.